Hi, I'm Stefan, the BMW DIY guy, and I want to walk you through a comprehensive review of the Active Autowerke exhaust products for the BMW M2C, M3, and M4 that's only been a year in the making. All right, so let's walk through this a little bit because I want you to understand all of the different pieces that we're going to go through. And this video has literally taken me a year to create. So before I made any exhaust changes of any kind, I did a complete recording. So cold start through the valves opening in the exhaust and some drive time as well to really get a good sense of what the OEM exhaust sounds like. So that's OEM catted downpipes, the mid pipe with all the baffles and setup and resonators, and then the stock back box, which was not the M Performance exhaust, because that is an upgrade that you could get in this car. I didn't have it. But it's a good way of understanding what that OEM sound is like. And it's one of the few places that this platform has a little bit of criticism, is that a lot of people think that it doesn't sound all that great. But get a good sense of what that sounds like. Then throughout all of that period of time, I've made a whole series of changes. I've changed my downpipes. I've changed my mid-pipe twice, so I've had the single channel mid-pipe and now the equal length mid-pipe from Active. Now you also have some options on whether or not you have resonated AB pipes. Now really quickly, the AB pipes are what fit between your mid-pipe and the back box. And I've tried straight and resonated ABs as well and have that too. And then now I have the valved axle back exhaust from Active. And so the entire combination all the way through. So over this last year, I've documented all of these pieces, and I've also tried to test and sound sample in the exact same way every time. So cold start, coming down off cold start, you've got your valves open and closed, and then also taking it out on the freeway and a good freeway acceleration through an on-ramp so you can hear what that sounds like as well. And all of them in the exact same way, exact same stretch of road. So I've done my best to control all those variables the best I can, though I did get rain on one of them, but I can't control that. But I've used the same startup, the same stretch of road throughout everything, so you have a good one-to-one comparison throughout, and you can make a decision on whether this is something you want to do to your car and to what level. Do you want to change your downpipes, or do you want to change your back box, or do you want to do what I did and do the entire 9 yards? I couldn't be happier here in the final end result of where I've ended up, and I think you will think the same as well. So make sure to take a listen, see what you think as I walk through all these different components and all of the changes so you can make a great decision on what you want to do with your car. made it to the end, you have watched a lot of video and all of the comparison throughout. And as I mentioned earlier, I did my absolute best to try to make all of my testing to be exactly the same, the best I could. So same startup process, same revs, same section of road every time, with the exception of a little bit of weather, which I couldn't control on one of them, okay? But it gives you a good sense of what this sounds like as you look at the entire suite of options that come from Active Autowerke. Now, as I'm here at my last setup, which is going to be my downpipes, my equal length midpipe, resonated ABs, and the new axle back exhaust, I couldn't be happier. The entire octave of my exhaust is shifted down very significantly. It sounds much more aggressive, and that axle back really was that final piece. I thought it sounded great before I installed the axle back, still with the OEM back box. I thought it sounded really good. And then I installed the axle back, and it was just like that final missing piece, and it makes so much of a difference. It's really dramatic. So if you want to do something similar in your car or find the right combination for you, this can be a great way to figure that out. So thank you so much to Active Autowerke for making such fantastic products. I couldn't be happier to have this in my car. They really are a great company to work with and make fantastic products. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Reminder, everything you need, all of the other videos, my DIYs, and everything else will be linked in the video description below, so make sure to check that out. While you're there, please click subscribe and the little alarm bell. It makes a huge difference to my channel, and I have a ton of content coming. You're just going to be amazed by it. I'm really excited, and I'll see you on my next video.